sabor.
Sabor.
Emeril, you can't kick this up another notch. It's the best Italian food in New York City.
In the Emeril Live Band, and give it up for Vito, huh? All right, everybody's still here and accounted for, Joe.
So far.
So far. All right, so we browned the sausage. Then he and I, we added the eggplant, salt, pepper. We had a little onions, we had a little garlic. When the eggplant gets tender, we took it out, put it in the bowl. That's what it looks like right here, okay? Then during the commercial break, some boiling water, a little salt. We took the shells, we put them in there. A little more than al dente, we took them out. He's been busy stuffing them, but let me show you the stuffing last time. He's a stuffer kind of guy. I got a little mascarpone cheese, a little Parmesan, spinach, but you got to make sure you get all the water out of it, okay? Add that in there. And a little bit more salt, and then what we're going to do now is we mix that in for the filling. This is a thing, too, that you can do on Saturday for Sunday or Monday for Tuesday. It's really easy to stuff.
Nice touch, the mascarpone instead of ricotta.
Yeah. Then, for the sauce, I started with onions, crushed red pepper, salt, and then I added some tomato. Couple of cups, and then, believe it or not, I added a little cream, and this has been reducing down now. Now I'm going to take this tomato, which is very light. Joe's got all the shells stuffed. Right now at the end, because I'm using fresh. If I was using dry, I would have did it a little while ago. But with the fresh basil right at the end. Now the sauce is done. Now what we're going to do, we're going to ladle the sauce over the shells. The oven's going to be on about 350 degrees. Oh, that's looking good, Joe. Can you feel the love out there, folks, huh? Yeah. And then, no, that's good. Then what we're going to do is, now we got a little fontina cheese. That Fontina's just got that taste that just kind of like makes it pop, you know what I mean? So we're gonna do that. And fill in the gaps over here. You like shells?
I love shells.
Me too. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put this in the oven. Oh, this is looking and smelling even better. 350, like I said. Now, while we go on a break, Joe and I are going to start a little old-fashioned marinara sauce. And then when we come back, we're going to show you a little bit about brajol and a little bit about meatballs. So stick around. We'll be right back. Back in.
Hey, Emeril, this is snapper Lebanese. You think that's funny? This dish amuses you? And this is the piece of resistance. Spaghetti cartoccio. Para band.
Welcome back, everybody. Just joining us, I'm Emeril Lagasse. It's homemade Italian night. Say hello to my friend Vito, huh? All right. So we did the shells, okay?
Yep.
We're going to explain to people about a little brajol in a minute here and a little meatballs. But first, I got to take care of you and your friends over there. So this is about 20 minutes later. Oh, yeah, babe. Look at this, huh?
Oh, and what are my friends gonna eat?
Yeah. So, oh boy, look at this, huh? So what we're gonna do now, we'll just get a little spoon here, and let's see how we did here, buddy. Looks good to me.
Wow. That looks nice.
Oh yeah, babe. And you can see one of the things that I did is that I didn't get rid of the leftover sauce. We did that for a reason, because you just kind of want to just do a little bit of that. And there you have it, a little stuffed shells for my friend.
Thank you. That's a fish. Good.
So it's generally Sunday, and it's early in the morning, and we go down, and I kind of put this little marinara sauce together. A little onions and tiny bit of celery, lots of garlic, tomatoes crushed, a little paste. Just start smelling up the house. And the day before, I go and get a little flank steak or a little round steak from the butcher. Kind of inexpensive cut of meat. And so what I like to do is sort of tenderize it a little bit. You know all about tenderizing, right, Joe?
Yes.
So, we're just gonna use a meat mallet between plastic like this, and we're just gonna pound it out. Not too thin, but you certainly want to get it fairly. Now.
What was that meat behind on its payments, Emeril?
Yeah. I got it straight, though. So now what we do is we take a little fresh salt and pepper, and you got to have something to put in the brajol. So what I like, hard-cooked eggs, lots of fresh basil, Parmesan cheese, lots of fresh parsley. That would be for Hilda. Lots of chopped garlic in there. Some capers. And then some breadcrumbs. Now, let me show you what we're going to do here. We're going to mix all of this in. But you can see it's pretty dry. And that's when the good olive oil comes, where we just add a little olive oil like this, a little at a time. And you don't want to be too wet, but it shouldn't be dry. So this will take a little bit more olive oil, little salt. Then the option is whether we want to do... Oh, that was a bam.
A delayed bam.
I forgot to say, it's kind of looking at you, you know, it's just, so. I'm just gonna go with some regular black pepper, if that's okay with you right now.
I get a little nervous when I hear bam.
Oh, boy. All right, so now we got the old stuff. So now here's what you do, folks. You take some of this after it's seasoned and you just kind of put this lightly down the middle, not too much. Everything all right over there, ladies? You better watch out, he may be under your chair. Or maybe Jay. All right, so what we want to do is we want to roll this like a big, fat cigar. Well, that's what the moms used to tell me. Now, you'll get an argument here. Some folks think you have to use butcher's twine. You know, that's how it's done. But nowadays, they use these butcher picks. See, they used to be called toothpicks. They were about 49 cents a box. Butcher picks, they're like $6.99 a box. It's called Italian ingenuity. All right, so. So we got the brajol. All right, you done eating now?
Just about.
All right, you mind coming back to work? If you don't mind, I got things to do over here, Joe. All right, we got the meatballs. I'm gonna give you some heat.
This is a Vito kind of dish, brajol, meatballs.
Oh, yeah, Look at this. What we gotta do now, we're gonna stop browning them. Would you mind that? I got one of them tongs in there. Yeah, there you go. So if you don't mind, I gave you the start. You can start with the brajol for me. I appreciate that. Meanwhile, back over here.
Need a hot pan.
Need a hot pan. So let me turn this up. Let me turn yours up. See, this is called a knob. I don't know if you... Not the mob, but a knob. It's in the same neighborhood.
And that would make you a knobster.
Yeah.
Make him a knobster.
I'm just a knobster, that's right. All right, I'm gonna turn down the sauce over here. You got enough oil? I think you do.
Yeah, I do.
I got these delicious meatballs over here, and I'm gonna start browning them in a little oil. Yeah, what I did, well, I gotta say, what Joe and I did, we used a combination. We took a third pork, a third veal, a third beef. Little Italian breadcrumbs, little garlic, salt, pepper, just one egg to kind of bind it. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna brown the brajol, brown the meatballs. When he and I come back, we'll show you what it looks like. Stick around, Doc Gibbs.